Kody is the youth pastor at Southside Baptist Church. Shea, you're the secretary, right? Is that what your title is? I'm not sure.
We'll go with secretary.
Okay,
Sure.
I'm probably wearing lots of hats too. Besides that, but you kind of keep everybody straight over there, I bet.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Brother Baxter and Kody here. Well, glad to have you guys here today.
Yes.
I should have whistle stop donut holes, but I fielded a few calls right before Tiger
ate 'em
Talk.
all, didn't you?
And no, well, I look like I ate them all, but I didn't get over there to get my whistle stop donuts for Jeff. He provides me donut holes, so before we leave, remind me, we'll go over there and we'll just have a donut hole party before you guys leave.
Well, I had already planned on going over there, so there you go.
Okay, well, I'll get you guys taken care of. Well, welcome. Kody, you are the youth pastor at Southside Baptist Church.
That's correct.
Is that okay? And Shea wearing many hats. So I'm excited. I've been reading this on my community news update. You guys are having a back-to-school bash on August the 6th. So tell us about that. Sounds fun.
That's right. We're having the back-to-school bash August 6th from 5 to 7.
Okay.
So it's a completely free event for the community, grades kindergarten through 12th grade, and we're so excited to have everybody come out for food, games, and a whole lot of fun.
Sounds like a good time. Now,
Yes.
You guys have that great campus over there at Southside. I know you've got the extra building of the
Annex.
The annex, yes, and you have the what's the ball set up that we always
Gaga
have?
ball.
Gaga
That
ball.
all the
No, there's a
kids love.
Gaga
Yes.
court in there. So you're going to have inflatables and snow cones. It's going to be like a carnival atmosphere just to celebrate. Hey, we're getting back to school and we're going to kick it off with a great year.
That's exactly right. And all of the ministerial staff, so myself, Brother Baxter, our worship pastor, Bruce Salzman, and our children's minister, we will actually be in a dunk tank.
Hey.
So everyone will have a chance to dunk the pastor in some nice cold water.
That sounds like awfully a lot of fun. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it's always fun to get somebody in there that you love, of course,
Right.
and throw balls at about a 5
I'm going to throw
inch.
this ball at you with the love of Jesus. Yes.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah, but it's just a good start of the year, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean, because you're saying K through 12, there could be some anxieties there. If sometimes when you go to a different grade, and I think these events like this are a good way to kind of calm nerves and kind of let everybody know that it's okay.
Yeah.
School's going to be okay this year. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to have a great time before it starts.
That's right. And our goal of that is just to help the community.
Oh, look at
know.
Joni.
Joni, you're awesome.
Joni brought the donut host.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you so much. Don't you love this town?
I do like that.
And it's radio. It's fun. So
That's right.
sorry to interrupt you.
No,
Kody.
our goal for this is just not only to welcome in the new school year, but just let the community know that we're supporting them
Yes.
in this great time of learning and just adventure. For
And the
these
adults
kids.
are welcome too, aren't they?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They're more than welcome.
That's good. So bring your kids out, bring yourself out, and enjoy a night of fellowship,
Yeah.
a night of fun. Are you going to have any studies, or just all about fun
No,
and
it's
just
about
fellowship?
fun. We're
Okay.
Yeah.
Just having a good
How
time.
much do you want to pack into 2 hours?
Well, that's true. 2 hours, but you know what? It's amazing once you get things going. And of course you're in a neighborhood, and there's lots of kids around there, so it's kind of cool. You might have kids pulling up there on bicycles from a nearby
Yeah.
neighborhood.
I know they did it last year. I didn't get to participate in that one, but maybe 3 years ago they did it.
Okay.
And I have the best pictures of there may have got water involved on the
Maybe.
inflatable, maybe, and there may have been a mud pit,
Oh my goodness.
but the kids had a blast. But kids were riding up on their bikes
Right.
and just having a blast.
Yeah, and that's what this is for. Again, it's a time of the year that you can you can kind of summer's coming to an end, but yet you're looking forward to the school year. He's like, especially if you're like in 3rd or 4th grade. I don't know what it's like up there, or if you're going to the new school. If you're going from, say, the elementary school
Middle.
to the middle school,
Middle to high.
Yeah. So
You go from big dog to at the bottom of the pile.
your microphone's getting on my nerves. I don't know what quite's going on with it, but I might have to shoot it because you're kind of got you're fuzzy, but that's okay. I think I might have corrected you, but. So besides this back to school bash, lots of activities. I know King's Kitchen's in full swing this summer.
Oh, yes.
And I've participated in delivering a few meals. What a fantastic program that is. Joni and I were just talking about that.
And that's, it's not just Southside.
No, I know. Yeah, I
all
know
the
that. Yeah.
You know, it's
But as far as housing it
Mhm.
and
Oh, yeah.
the coordination of it all, that's a big part of what you guys do over there.
it's pretty neat to see it and how it works and just how many families are affected. It's
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah. Okay.
it's driving you nuts. Isn't
It
it?
is driving me nuts. I'm going to take and go on camera. Test 1 2. It might have done it.
You think that worked?
It did work.
Okay, there you go.
You just there's a
just-
little bit of magic in that radio,
That's
man.
right.
Just sometimes. So, okay. So tell us about Southside in general. Let's promote your church. I've had several. I've had other. Tell us about all the other activities that Southside does, because you guys are a large church in our community. Just tell us. Let's toot your horn a little bit. You're here.
Well, like right now, Landon Mitchell is our children's pastor, and today they're leaving and they're going to crossings camp. So he's taking a whole passel of kids. I forget 20. I mean, there's adults included, but
Yeah.
I think it's 23
Okay.
that are going, and so there's that. But what else is going on?
Well, the youth just got back from a mission trip in Dolphin Island.
Near Mobile.
Yes.
Near Mobile. Yep. And that was a great experience. A lot of lives changed there. We were able to go into some rehabilitation centers for
Okay.
drug and alcohol abuse.
Fantastic.
And just be able to share some joy and hope with those people who feel like they just don't have any. And so that was a great experience for a lot of not only youth, but the adults that went on that trip. And we're just looking forward to holding a lot of different events over the upcoming school year and some Christmas things.
Mm-hmm.
I believe next Sunday evening, not this upcoming Sunday, but the next Sunday evening, we are having a
Choir concert.
choir concert.
July 30th,
That's
yes.
right.
I had to
Nice.
look at the
That's
calendar.
right.
Yes.
Nice.
At 6, yes. So that should be.
Are these choirs from out of state, different
Nope,
places,
it's
or all local?
Southside.
Oh, just
Southside's choir, yeah.
Southside choir.
It's
Oh,
so,
so-
Ty, if you want to come, you can hear me make a joyful noise,
Hey,
because that's
that's
about
right.
what it
That's right.
is.
I do a little crooning in church myself, so yeah, I get it.
So,
Well, that's
There you go.
fantastic, and that is July 30th. And can the public
At
come to
6.
that if they want to?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's welcome.
There we go. So see, you got a lot of stuff going on over there,
we
and,
do.
and it's a very very active congregation. I know a lot of people I know worship over there at Southside Baptist Church. And what are some other things that you as the youth pastor? So let's define youth pastor. You said you have a children's pastor as well. Let's talk about youth pastor and what ages you're
Do you
mainly
want to
dealing
tell
with.
them what you and Aaron have actually talked about?
Well,
Yeah.
we have talked about several different things going on with the youth. We go over from the 6th grade, I believe.
6th grade, yes.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to it. 6th grade to 12th grade, and we are actually planning to go to Holiday World trip, hanging out with all the kids and stuff, and getting to ride some rides over at Holiday World. But we're also planning to help out big time with Soul Quest on
Yes.
the Saturday night.
Good deal.
Just go and help the rest of the churches in the community kind of see the madness out there.
That's an exciting. We're about to start our 30-day countdown
Yes.
to all those events, and actually it's right here upon us. And it won't be long. We'll blink our eyes, and it'll
Yeah.
be here.
Yeah, yes.
And if you listen to that, Brother Harold's been here several times. He's going to be back in before it starts. If you have it in your heart to volunteer and go out there and be a part of that, they need volunteers for all kinds of work
Yes.
out there. So we'll give them a plug while we're talking about it, because they need your help. And if you're have it in your mind to serve out there. Get in touch with them. You can go to SoulQuest 2017.com.
Yep.
And that's a way that you can sign up and volunteer. We will have somebody on the ground out there. We're going to be doing reports back and forth. It's going to be
Nice.
a big event, and
It is.
it's exciting to see everybody that comes in the studio. We talk about the eclipse, but it's something that will impact our this entire area. So you can touch on it with everybody, and it will touch us.
Oh,
so
yeah.
so that's fantastic that you guys are going to get a team together and get out there and
That's
do a
right.
part, as are many other churches around the area.
It's gonna
because they'll
take
need that.
everyone.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, no doubt about it. So Let's change gears a little bit. Shea, you have transitioned into Southside now for a couple of months. And,
Yes.
And from your role as the chamber director here in Princeton and Caldwell County. But tell us some of your experiences and what you your role there at Southside. And of course, I know you're an organizer. I know you're a planner. So I definitely know that you're doing that. But what are some of the other things that you can tell us about what's going on over there?
First, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
I love my job. I love it.
And you're on your mission as well. I mean, it's a ministry for you as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I yes. But just yes, I'm an organizer. One of the first things I did was put up a year-long calendar up on the wall. So everybody made fun of me, but now they can see. They can walk in and see. Hey, we've got a lot going on.
It's kind of nice. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah, from everything from having Brother Bruce bringing in the Watoto Choir.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. That was
amazing.
fantastic. I wish I could have come, but we had a little talk about that, and it just seems like it was wonderful.
It was.
Yeah.
Brother Baxter, one of the first things he did is he says, I want to have an I Love My Church Sunday, so we got a professional video made, and everyone wore the I Love My Church T-shirts, and it was just...
took everybody's pictures pretty much, or almost everybody.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
Now we're working on a cookbook, and the proceeds from that will go to missions.
Okay.
So, things, sometimes it's just bringing in fresh ideas, and sometimes doing a cookbook is a lot easier than having a garage sale.
Sometimes, yeah.
So, so we're going to do a cookbook, and then that way those proceeds can go and support Janie Fralix and Linda Webb.
Right, because you have some extension missionaries out and about.
We absolutely do.
And you've got some fantastic cooks over there, I bet, too.
Yes, we do.
I mean, there's probably nobody. I mean, I've never been to one of your potlucks, or if you have them.
Oh, you need to come.
But I guarantee. I mean,
okay,
for a boy like me.
16th? August 16th, like right after the service, we're having the cookbook potluck. So we're going to bring things.
I have to come over.
You might. Just come on, Ty. It's okay. You can be our guest. But to promote the cookbook, and then everybody brings like their favorite recipe that they entered. So it's going to be the best of the best.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So they're bringing it.
Yes. We have one recipe that.
Taste of Southside.
Sure. I think it's called Past, Present, and Future.
That's
so
great.
we've gotten recipes from folks that are gone, from charter members, and then from grandkids. And
wow.
It's pretty neat.
And they've lived on.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's one recipe that we have been told if we could get it, one particular gentleman would buy 5 recipes. Wow. Well, Sharon Oliver got it.
Oh, wow. Is it a dessert?
Yes, it is.
That's what it sounds
yes,
like.
Yes, it is. It's Miss Willabelle's, I believe, chocolate pie.
Wow.
So, yeah.
I don't know if I've heard of that, but I guarantee you it sounds like it's pretty famous.
It is pretty famous. So.
Wow. Miss Willabelle's chocolate pie.
I think it's chocolate pie. I've looked at a lot of recipes in the past couple of days.
So these cookbooks will be available once it's compiled to everybody, and it will all go to your missions.
Sure will.
Fantastic. Got a lot of great things going on at Southside. Let's talk about when your services are. If somebody does not have a church home and they're looking for one, where can they come check it out?
Yes, we're on Nickel Street.
Okay.
So
205.
205. Dang, Ty, I'm impressed.
What do you think about that?
I'm seriously impressed.
I just read it on my community news. Sorry, but I
do. Still impressed.
Stuff like that sticks with me for some reason. Not good for much else, but.
Sunday school is at 9.
Okay.
And then service is at 10. And then I always kind of joke with people, but we get out early enough so that you can get to the restaurant first.
That's key. Well, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, Princeton, it's almost like an eclipse event. Yeah. Everybody getting out of church, where are we going to go?
Exactly. I mean, I'm just saying that's... It works for me.
Well, sure, and it's good that some church times are staggered. I mean,
I love that.
It's kind of waves because we, I go to the Catholic church and we get out at 11, so it is.
Right.
We can get to the restaurants early too.
Yes.
There you go.
So, like, hey,
so yeah, it is great, and I know that Southside has been it's just a large congregation for many years, and Brother Baxter's doing a fantastic job.
Phenomenal.
And you guys are on our radio station. I get to catch it from time to time, and So it's you know, you got a lot of great things. Cody, how long have you been there now
I've been there
in your position?
about a month.
A
and
month?
A week.
Okay.
Yeah.
A month and a week.
Yeah,
Okay.
a month and a week.
Okay,
He's not counting or anything.
That's okay. So you got this call. Give us a little bit of background about this call.
Yeah. So before coming here to Princeton, I was serving as interim youth pastor in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, and one of my mentors, Dr. Don Mathis,
Okay.
used to be the
Heard
pastor.
that name.
Used to be the pastor at Southside many years ago.
Yes.
And whenever he found out about the opening, he kind of pushed me this direction.
Okay.
But then, you know, whenever you know where you're supposed to be, you just have that peace about it, you know, and that's how it was whenever I walked in the doors at Southside. So it was
And
It's a
I'm
good
gonna-
feeling, isn't it?
I'm
it's
going
a
to
good
brag on
feeling.
Cody. His very first week was also Vacation Bible School.
Oh my goodness.
And he just jumped right in.
That's a baptism by fire.
Yeah,
That's right.
pretty much.
That's right.
It was like, we have 20 extra kids in the second grade class. Cody, can you go? Of course. And he did.
That's great.
We have this in missions. Can you go? Of course. And he did. Everywhere you covered second grade, rec, missions.
Almost every class except
Yes.
for the little kids.
Yes.
Like
Wow.
I don't know if you got to hang
preschool.
out in the snack room any, but, you know,
Yeah,
sorry about
snack
that.
So are you from Hopkinsville, Cody?
I'm actually from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati, Ohio.
So I've
Go
been-
Reds.
That's right. Even though they're not the greatest this time. of
Hey,
year,
well, oh
but,
well, it's still
uh,
it's baseball. They'll
yeah,
be back.
It's baseball. That's right. But yeah, so I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio, born and raised. Actually went to the University of Cincinnati,
Okay.
and then
Bearcats.
That's right. And then I moved to Louisville to continue a theology.
Yes, there you go. You got it.
Trouble
Happens to
speaking.
me all the time,
That's
so don't
right.
worry about
a
it.
theology degree at Boyce College, and actually just transferred to Liberty University, where I'm finishing because it's online. I've
Yeah,
had
you can
a
do
good
that online
experience.
now,
That's
yeah.
right. Have a good experience.
That's
with
Jerry
them.
Falwell's University, I
That's
think. Is
right.
that correct? Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
And you got some other big news.
and I've got some other big news. That's right. I didn't know if I was going to say this on
Oh,
on the
sorry.
air,
You don't
but
have to.
It's
I
okay.
am engaged, and I'm going to get married in December.
Well, congratulations to
Thank
you,
you.
sir. Yeah,
Thank you.
that's a big life
Yeah,
change
it's a
there.
That's a really big one.
So within a month now, you've been at Southside Baptist Church. Boom, a month, and then
Yep.
you're gonna tie the knot in December.
That's right.
Well, good for
That's
you. Congratulations. Is your fiance local, or she lives off somewhere?
She actually currently lives in Hopkinsville. That's
Okay.
where her parents live.
Okay.
Her dad is the pastor of Crofton Baptist Church.
Well, good
And
deal.
he's been the pastor there for just a little over a year. So,
Well, fantastic.
Yeah.
So you do feel at home then, don't you?
yeah, just about, yeah.
I just told him out there, I cannot wait for him to make like Princeton home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's coming.
Like-
Sounds like.
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Let's take a string beans coffee break and Mrs. McLovett's cupcake craze. And
Two of my favorites.
we will come back and talk some more. We're just going to fill up if we can. We're just going to almost take it at the top of the hour if we can do it. I have confidence in us that we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay. You're listening to Tiger Talk here on 103.3 FM, 1580 AM. We're going to be back after this string beans. See, I told you it happens to me all the time. String beans coffee break. I need some string beans coffee. And some Miss McLovett's cupcake craze. Back in a moment on Tiger Talk. String Beans Coffee House in downtown Princeton specializes in made-to-order espresso drinks, hot, over ice, or frozen. They serve lunch Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 2. Like them on Facebook to view their weekly menu. They also rent out the back room for birthday parties, anniversary parties, and baby showers. That's String Beans Coffee House, 108 East Main Street, Princeton. Give them a call, 270-365-0550. Shh! It's Princeton's best-kept secret. Pardon me?
Mrs. McLovett's Cupcakes in downtown Princeton. It's truly the best-kept secret in Princeton. Come down and enjoy a delicious homemade cupcake made from scratch and only from the finest ingredients. While downtown, enjoy a sweet treat on the patio in front of our shop. It's a delightful way to spend a moment with a friend or someone you love. Check out Instagram and Facebook for the Mrs. McLovett's Flavor of the Week. Mrs. McLovett's Cupcakes on Lower Main in Princeton, where there's always room for a cupcake. Phone 270-963-2544 to place an order.
All righty, we are back here on Tiger Talk at 8:47. Cody Fox, the youth pastor at Southside Baptist Church, and Shea Hughes, jack of all trades of Southside Baptist Church. But anyway, what are we going to talk about now? We've covered a lot of good stuff. we've talked about your times, but tell us what's on your heart today. What other good things are going on at Southside that you want folks to know about, and give us your pitch.
Well, I don't think we mentioned this earlier, but we do have service times on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit.
6:30, from 6:30 to 7:30, and that's just a time where the adults can be in a little bit of a time of prayer and a nice Bible study, kind of more intimate than just a normal Sunday morning service. But the students and the youth are that's their kind of big time to shine. That's whenever we have a large groups of youth coming and playing games and just having a nice
On Wednesday night.
Wednesday night,
Yeah.
deep Bible study, and so that's always a good time that I look forward to. That's coming up tonight.
And before you know it, it'll be October, and you know what that means. That's Judgment House.
That's right.
Yes, it is.
And that'll really be here before you know it. And the cool thing about that is, the phone's ringing. But the cool thing about that is that you have lots of youth involved with that, and
Yes.
adults, and
That's
so
right.
everybody kind of comes together. It's a huge play, really, is what it is.
It is.
And a lot of work goes into that, and it's important that continues, because I think people come from all over the area
They do.
to
They come
attend that.
from about 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Different states. Our parking lot's full and packed, but
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah, and there's a different, you guys, I guess, research this stuff to figure out what
There's a different script every year.
Yeah, there is,
Mhm.
and that makes it nice and fresh. But that means there's different word, because that you can't. I mean, I'm sure there's some parts of the props that you can use and sets from previous years, but a lot of times you're just starting over.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
But that's a lot of work. But it's a wonderful ministry, I think.
Yes.
For folks to get that done, and again, I know you're probably got to be in the planning stages of that.
We're starting.
Yeah.
Usually we end mission trip and then start on Judgment House. So
Yeah.
they just got back from mission tour.
So
And then-
now it's time to start thinking
Now
about
it's
it,
time.
aren't you?
It is.
See, I was good for something today.
You,
Maybe we ought to think about Judgment House.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of where we're at.
it is where we're at.
No,
But see, Soul Quest is in the middle, so it's kind of
yeah. That,
Uh-huh.
see, that puts. You think about that, because we're in the middle of summer festival season.
Uh-huh.
We've got the Dotson Festival, Dotson Days coming up. We've got Fredonia Summer Festival. We've got Founders Day in Edible, and then Black Patch coming up, and you got all those things, and then you've got an eclipse event in the middle of all that.
exactly that we've
And-
never had before.
Right,
so
right. So it's challenging, I think, for everybody, not only radio stations, but every business and church, to try to figure out, what can we do, what are we going to be a part of, and how are we going to spread our resources out.
Exactly.
And so it's a challenge. But we can't thank you all enough for, all your mission work that you all do, your presence in the community, and just appreciate all the efforts. This is going to be a fun thing on August the 6th from 5
That's
to
right.
7.
Yes.
That's right.
It is the Back to School Bash.
back to school bash.
And Cody's in the Duncan booth. Brother
That's
Baxter's
right.
in the Duncan booth.
Exactly.
And who else? Landon's going to be.
Landon Mitchell.
Landon Mitchell's going to be in the Duncan
And then
booth.
Bruce Salzman.
And Bruce Salzman's going to be
Yes.
there. Oh, man. And so, is this the kind of Duncan booth where you throw the small baseball kind of softballs, or is this going to be, you can take the bigger the larger the size of the ball, the more accurate that you can be.
I think it's
Well,
softballs
I think it's
or
like
baseball.
softball
That's
size,
okay. You
yeah.
got a good shot.
Or in my case, I can't hit it, so I just run up and
Yeah,
tap it.
that's
you
right.
know.
That's the method I like. I mean, everybody just
Yeah.
kind of runs up there and just goes, whoosh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is going to be a fun night of fellowship.
Yes.
Snow cones, snacks, games, inflatables,
Right.
all kinds of good stuff
Yep.
that you guys are doing.
I
Just
think
to kind of,
hamburgers and hot dogs. I think-
Hamburgers, hot dogs.
and everyone is invited, kids,
Yes.
adults, to come on out. It's a community event.
That's right.
And it's hosted by Southside Baptist Church. Be at the church and the annex. There's plenty of parking there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Ride your bike, take a walk, drive your car, and come out and enjoy just a good night of fellowship and fun with Southside Baptist Church, and get ready for a great school year. So,
Yes.
That's right.
okay, again, Sunday school times on Sunday,
9 a.m.
9 a.m.,
9 a.m.
and then you go into your worship service.
Yes.
Okay, and then you're
Go-
out to go to the restaurants.
Go to the restaurant. Go take a snoozy.
Yeah, and then come on back.
Come back at 5.
Come back at 5, and then
And then 6 o'clock is the PM service.
6 o'clock on Sunday PM service, and Wednesday night tonight is what time?
6:30.
6:30.
Yes.
So there you go. So if you're looking for some place to go and you don't have anywhere to go, check out Southside. They might be the place for you.
Yes.
And you're invited to that. And, of course, the back-to-school bash on August 6th from 5 to 7. Pleasure to meet you, sir. Congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
And wish you much success at Southside Baptist Church. And your presence there, I'm sure, will be felt. And pleasure to meet you.
He's already fitting in. I mean, I'm telling you, Ty, I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Well, isn't that wonderful? I feel
it
like
feels fabulous.
Yeah, I mean, I hello down to my First Southern Bank peeps. I'm here, but I miss them so much. But I'm kind of like you. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be here these days. I'm having a blast, and it's a lot of fun. And this is just a wonderful community to do it in.
Yes.
And people support you. I'm getting chill bumps. Whew, thinking about it, but that's just how it is.
Yeah.
But I am getting chill bumps. So. But thank you all for what you do, and we appreciate you. And check out Southside Baptist Church. Kody Fox, he's the youth pastor, and Shea Hughes, who does a lot of different things over there. So
right.
thankful for you guys, and appreciate you being here today on Tiger Talk. And just have a great day. Stay in that air and enjoy.
We will.
Okay. All right, that's going to wrap up this edition of Tiger Talk on a Wednesday. And we appreciate our sponsors, Whistle Stop Donuts, Hancock's Neighborhood Market over in Katie's, great meat department, fresh, delicious, fresh goodness over at
Best
Hancock's
bacon.
in Katie's. Yes, indeed. String Beans Coffee House, Miss McLevitt's Cupcakes down on Lower Main, and, of course, Brantley Furniture, the anchor of downtown Princeton. Go out and check it out. Great furniture buys down there. Affordable quality at Brantley Furniture right here in Princeton. So that's going to do it for this edition of Tiger Talk. Don't